Welcome to the Octopus 8 announcement video! Starring
Holly!
Sam!
Daniel!
But before we begin,
What is Octopus 8?
Octopus 8 is a student-powered project run in the summer at Brunel University. There, students are put into teams. We can then work together to publish a video game. We get to learn new skills, make new friends, and have lots of fun. Every year, Octopus 8 has a theme, and this year's theme is...
Yeah, I'm not wearing this. Every year, Octopus 8 has a theme, and this year's theme is...
It's Tudor.
That's right. So who are the Tudors?
the Tudors were a family who reigned in the UK between 1483 and 1603. The period is remembered for great things like Henry VIII, deadly diseases, and no toilets.
Whoa! The Tudors are great! Can I learn more?
No. But we can learn more about our first game.
Shakespearean Overdramatic is a single-player experience of which players take control of the Globe Theatre. They'll do all sorts of things, such as hiring actors, buying plays, and writing plays with our favourite writer, William Shakespeare. All of these things culminate in a performance which happens every now and then, of which the players must take control and make sure that it runs smoothly. All sorts of manic actions will happen, such as torches going out, rats biting away at your stage, and hecklers coming in and, well, heckling. If you manage to get through the performance smoothly without things going wrong, you can reap the rewards at the end to upgrade your theatre, your writers, and your craftsmen, who helps you make an all-round better performance.
Did you know the Tudors had an interesting way of measuring a person's wellness?
Really? How?
Urine.
Say what?
They judge a person's well-being on the colour, cloudiness, and lumpiness of their urine.
Tastes great.
Just like our next game.
Plague of Days is a survival game with an emphasis on crafting and the social elements of Tudor society. You must scavenge and combine items in aid of fighting off your chronic disease, a cult of plague doctors, and the hostile environment of Crowswood. You're a stranger in these lands and must explore the environment in search of items and animals to craft better items. You must choose wisely though, as you could use the ingredients you find for a health potion to restore your health, or you could use the ingredients to cook some meat to feed your hungry stomach. So I ask, will you survive?
Oh, there. Did you know that in an attempt to kidnap his own nephew, Edward VI, Thomas Seymour killed Edward VI's dog?
You also know I hate dogs?
Not again.
And now it's time for 5 questions with Mario. What is your role in Octopus 8?
So I'm the Chief Technology Officer at Octopus 8, which means I'm responsible for all the technical issues involved in games development.
When did Octopus 8 begin?
So Octopus 8 began back in 2012. The reason being is that essentially we wanted our students to get some experience of making some games. and publishing them onto the market. Internships are really difficult to obtain, so our solution was to come up with a company.
What benefits do you gain from working at Octopus 8?
I get to make games each summer.
What skills do the students gain from working at Octopus 8?
Well, students gain a variety of skills from doing a 3-month project. One is that strong work ethic. They've got to come in. There's no grades involved. Develop a game and release it. Key thing, social skills. Okay, you can't do that if you're just working on projects by yourself. So there's lots of variety of soft and hard skills. I mean, they also learn that. They also get better at utilizing the software and tools that we have. So yeah, it boosts up their employment prospects.
Do you have any advice for aspiring games designers and developers?
The best advice I can give to anyone who wants to get into game design is start making games. Best thing to do is just get something out there. Doesn't matter how bad it gets, and then over time you'll improve, and you'll get better at it. Just get into a habit of doing it, really.
Cards were very popular in Tudor society. In fact, it's been said Elizabeth of York, the wife of King Henry VII, and the first Tudor queen, was the inspiration for Queen of Hearts.
I play the ace of clubs.
He activated my trap card.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Exciting stuff. Now here's our next game.
In 1520, the Field of the Cloth of Gold was a city of tents filled with revelry, wine, and of course gold. Lots and lots of gold. And guess what? You're invited. But it's not as easy as just joining the party. In an invitation in gold, you are a noble who has fallen out of favour with the king. You need to navigate the festivities to expand your influence and restore your house, lest you lose everything, even your head. This is a historical take on turn-based people management games. You and your family will participate in different activities to increase your skills and boost your court approval. But if your lord spends all day working on his dance moves, you'll find that he can no longer joust like he used to. You'll also manage your house members' actions around the events that occur during your stay. Will you confront the cheating noble or stay on his good side? Increase your social standing or start a war? You get to decide.
Alchemy was considered a popular practice in the Tudor times. It was, to them, a modern science. However, some thought of it as magic.
Did someone say magic?
Stop! That's not how you do it. This is how you do it.
Yeah, I'd just cut to the next game.
Our game, Alchemist Village, is set in the ruins of a small village in the 16th century where the player creates an alchemy lab. You can make and sell potions, upgrade the laboratory, and build a reputation for yourself with the local community. We're making an in-depth crafting system based on traditional alchemical beliefs and practices to immerse the player in the environment of the lab. This system is then being supported with astrology, which can affect the ingredients depending on when they're gathered. The gameplay centres around alchemical crafting with a little bit of exploration and ingredient gathering, and then of course potion testing, which can lead to some hilarious results. The real fun should come from testing the potions, either selling them to the locals and then learning what happens from letters that you receive in feedback, or you can test them on yourself and experience it firsthand. Some of the effects in there should be quite interesting once players find them.
Now we're gonna pass it over to our production manager, Chris Cox, who's gonna tell you more about Octopus 8. Over to you, Chris.
The best way for someone to learn about making video games is to experience a full development cycle. But that's incredibly difficult as a student. And so 5 years ago, we set up the Octopus 8 project with the idea that people would get a chance to take an idea from conception all the way through to being published. It's been a really fun experience, and it's also given a lot of people a vital break into the games industry.
That's the end of our presentation, but we have one final announcement.
All games will be released August 2018.
So that's it for today's presentation. We've announced new games, looked into the heart of Octopus 8, and did all of this on the world's smallest budget. So thank you for watching, and this is the marketing team signing off.